Abducted, the true story of alien abduction. What lurks in the shadows of our reality, just beyond the veil of human comprehension? Alien abduction, a concept shrouded in secrecy, disbelief, and intrigue. It whispers of clandestine encounters, vanishing hours, and concealed truths that authorities dare not confirm. For Anne Andrews and her son, Jason, these encounters are much more than tales spun by imagination. They form the chilling backbone of their existence. In Abducted, the true story of alien abduction, Anne Andrews and investigative journalist Jean Ritchie provide a testimony as haunting as it is thought-provoking. Their work dares us to peer into the heart of the unknown, to explore the possibility of extraterrestrial entities orchestrating events on Earth for purposes beyond our grasp. Could the Andrews family be unwilling participants in an agenda far greater in scale than humanity itself? From the moment Jason Andrews entered the world, Anne knew there was something unusual about him. He possessed a depth of awareness, an intelligence that bordered on the unnatural. From infancy, Jason seemed attuned to the unexplainable. Anne dismissed her unease until the strange occurrences became impossible to rationalize. Household objects shifted inexplicably. Lights flickered under no evident electrical fault. Jason began recounting mysterious nighttime visitors, beings with dark, bulbous eyes that seemed to pierce through reality itself. These entities, Jason claimed, came to him for a purpose. For most, these chilling tales could be brushed aside as a child's imagination running wild. But Jason's experiences left undeniable evidence behind: bruises in strange patterns, scars with no memory of injury, and a growing catalogue of strange phenomena. He described being taken aboard a spacecraft, its gleaming metallic structure alien yet familiar, subjected to examinations that defied any earthly frame of reference. Jason's descriptions didn't stop at abduction. He detailed being shown vivid imagery of Earth's potential futures. Devastating environmental collapse, skies consumed with ash, and civilizations cracking under global turmoil filled his visions. Were these premonitions a desperate warning from another world, or was Jason's mind grappling with something incomprehensible? The possibility that Jason bore witness to humanity's trajectory raised existential questions. Were these advanced beings seeking to guide us away from destruction or to document it? As conspiracy theorists often fear, was this an exercise in observation? Humans reduced to nothing more than specimens under a celestial microscope? Anne's initial skepticism began to dissolve as Jason's encounters wove into a larger, more sinister tapestry. Stories like Jason's existed eerily across the globe. Families reported uncannily similar experiences: abductions under the cover of night, interactions with humanoid and non-humanoid entities, and memories of surgical alterations or experiments. Even threads of unspoken knowledge passed on to the abductees began to emerge within these accounts. A sense of shared conditioning. Anne plunged into an insatiable search for answers. Was her family isolated in this horror? Or was it part of a chilling, worldwide pattern, meticulously hidden in plain sight? Her investigations revealed disturbing parallels among abductees, from genetic experiments to enigmatic hybrid beings. Yet one revelation cast an unsettling shadow over the Andrews family. Jason may have been chosen because of his lineage. Anne herself began piecing together fragmented memories from her past. Moments of missing time, unexplained health changes, and eerie dreams that seemed more real than nightmares. The parallels became impossible to ignore. Jason was not alone in being chosen. Could extraterrestrial intelligences have tracked Anne and her ancestors, embedding themselves in her lineage over generations? If so, for what purpose? The concept of alien oversight on human genetics isn't new to conspiracy theorists. It threads through whispered tales of secret breeding programs or attempts to merge our species with theirs. Anne's suppressed memories fueled this idea. Perhaps she, like Jason, carried the markers of this otherworldly involvement. Yet their intentions, whether benevolent or sinister, remained cloaked in obscurity. An unrelenting feature of Jason's encounters was the phenomenon of missing time. Hours disappeared without explanation, leaving Jason disoriented and unsettled. Sometimes he awoke outdoors, with no recollection of how he got there. At other moments, he reported receiving sudden downloads of advanced knowledge, scientific theories and concepts beyond the grasp of his formal education. This phenomenon complicates skepticism. If Jason's accounts were figments of psychological phenomena or trauma, how then could he acquire knowledge of details involving advanced physics or spacefaring technology? Could such knowledge point toward him being what some researchers call a star child, an individual implanted with abilities to advance human evolution? The notion pushes the boundaries of what seems plausible. But isn't that precisely what this phenomenon asks of us? To think bigger, beyond the comfortable confines of existing belief systems. The scientific exploration of alien abduction remains contentious. For skeptics, explanations abound. Sleep paralysis, vivid dreaming, childhood trauma manifesting as psychological episodes. While science has dismissed many accounts, circumspection makes skeptics uneasy. How could hundreds, even thousands of people with no connection to each other describe eerily similar experiences with recurring details? Bright lights, humanoid figures, and spacecraft interiors unmistakably consistent across testimonies. The Andrews case presents compelling evidence that challenges easy dismissal. Physical scars with no logical origin aren't hallucinations. Shared themes of hybrid beings, examinations, and mysterious marks among abductees worldwide suggest alignment, some connective tissue outside mere happenstance. Exploring the Andrews story scientifically reignites a troubling yet critical question. Might humanity itself be part of an unexamined system in the cosmos, studied under the observant watch of interstellar life? Jason's experiences weren't just phenomena trapped in an otherworldly bubble. They tore at the fabric of his everyday life. Constant terror, isolation, and the inability to find stability shattered Jason's sense of reality. His parents, Anne and Paul Andrews, at first resisted believing him, but with mounting evidence, denial became impossible. The strain dug deep into the family unit. How does one reconcile living alongside manifestations that no one else appears ready to acknowledge? Jason's suffering wasn't merely psychological, it fractured his bond with the world around him, leaving him afloat in silence. Confronting the unknown extracted its emotional toll in ways that made them question everything. Underlying the Andrews story lies an uncomfortable reality. We live in an era of disclosure, teetering on revelation. Governments have acknowledged the existence of UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena, only to shroud their revelations under layers of classified files. As believers in extraterrestrial phenomena argue, the truth isn't being uncovered, it's being withheld. The implications of Jason's story suggest something monumental. What if alien intelligence has not only interacted with select humans, but manipulated events on Earth for centuries? Conspiracy theorists posit the agenda could be anything from genetic experimentation to silent preparation for alien-human coexistence. The Andrews family represents more than a singular story. They could be part of a celestial conspiracy enveloped in secrecy. As the documentary delves into Jason's story, it asks hauntingly relevant questions. What role might humans play in this meta-narrative? If advanced civilizations are guiding or observing us, is their intent one of intervention, manipulation, or co-creation? And most chillingly, if Jason passed through alien hands, what purpose awaits? Anne and Jean Ritchie approach these inquiries carefully, blending storytelling with rigorous exploration. From biological evidence to detailed psychological themes, the phenomena surrounding Jason challenge the boundaries of what science has dared to explore. Through ominous testimonies, documented evidence, and Jason's inexplicable abilities, Abducted serves as more than a record of alien encounters. It's a call to question the narratives sold to us by society. Jason's experience suggests truths far stranger than fiction, truths that could redefine humanity's collective destiny. As we venture further into these narratives, one thing remains: the answers, whether external or internal, demand that we confront our greatest fears and the possibility of extraordinary potential within us. Could Jason Andrews' story be the breakthrough clue we've been waiting for, or does it mirror our deepest anxieties? Let us know your theories in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join us on this journey into the unknown. Together, we push the boundaries of the possible, one mysterious story at a time.